So we do have the Yukong ult. I'm keen to see this in bit of damage, man. I just want to see it. No chest piece, no orb. What can this guy throw out? Still throwing out a solid 148k. What is this guy built on? I don't even know.
Hey, Guoba here. I just participated in another PvP tournament, this time against Tectone and Gadgetsmack, and I was with my friend Mr. Pokey again. This PvP tournament was not like the last one though. We had a lot of debuffs to compensate for our better accounts, and the fact that we could use any unit regardless of Eidolons and Lycones. Usually in PvP, the more Eidolons you have on 5 stars and even 4 stars, the more points you get, and the more cycle bonuses are added, which means even if you beat MOC faster than your opponents, you could lose because you have too many Eidolons or 5-star Lycones. This time Timaeus decided to let us run what we want, except we had many different debuffs. They could save 2 units they wanted, they could remove chest pieces from 2 of our units, they could remove orbs from 2 of our units, and they could even swap a unit of theirs with ours. So after all those buffs and debuffs, I had to run double sustain Luwatch and Fire MC with Lunae and Yukong. Except my Lunae was missing his chest piece, which is a giant amount of crit value, and his planar sphere, which is a giant amount of damage percent. So we're going to be reviewing my builds and the PvP run. I used Luwatch's technique, Yukong's technique, and Fire MC's technique. Plan on Fire MC was to get her to break the 2 horses because she's on a very correct break effect build. Luckily Yukong gets hit here for the big darn hung damage. So I popped the Yukong. And Yukong, basically, I added to compensate for everything Lunae was missing. So she gives the crit rate, the crit damage he's missing, and the damage percent that he's missing from the lack of orb. I get my big combo. Ideally, I don't do this. I let Fire MC break, and then I do this. So I skill here again. I only have 2 skill points for Lunae though. But I might as well use it when I have the tuning correctly. As you can see now, Luwatch is past Lunae, so it's better that I did it there and not afterwards. And unfortunately, I can't even beat them in 2 cycles. Lunae's still pumping out damage, of course, with without 2 pieces, but it's not enough. Usually this is a 0 cycle. That's super low. Lunae just hits him with a triple enhanced basic, and we are chilling. Now, I was kind of scared here, but we do have the Fire MC. So, you know, her break actually came into play once, at least. 17k. It would have been nice to have. Now onto the actual boss. Fire MC to get some shields up. She's on a standard build. As usual, her shields are pretty weak. I'm going to all in for the first combo with Lunae, since I have everything up. The problem I have with Lunae is when you do have his ultimate up, but he's about to take a turn, you do lose that 40 energy. Here we go. 80k damage on a single target. Here I opt to basic attack instead of skill. I don't want to waste everything in one move, just in case I get slapped around. As you can see, Yukong's tuning messes up eventually because my other units are way too fast. This is not the usual team I run with my Yukong Lunae. So another cycle is lost, but we're getting closer to the final combo. Because when these little bugs die, they apply vulnerability to the main unit. So all we need is one clean explosion. So I decide to use everything on getting that. I don't max enhance basic because I know he'll die anyway. So we pop the Fire MC burst. Explode. Now the The good thing is he dies, so we get the vulnerability on his new wave, because I think it might actually consume it. Popular Watcher for the field stack. We actually have a Fire MC break here. Not as much as you'd hope, because it is based on max toughness multiplier, and they do not have much toughness. But it's still decent for Fire MC. Also gets rid of the toughness of the little guys, and now we have our combo. Except we're not close to Lunae ult. So what we do instead is we wait one more time. We have 5 vulnerabilities on the boss. Now, unfortunately, Lunae is a little bit too slow. If he was faster, this would be a 5 cycle. But he's too slow. So he will be starting at the start of the 6th cycle, which is a bit of a pain. But we have our full combo. They have 6 vulnerabilities on them. They are taking so much damage now. Full Yukong combo. I mean, 24k from Yukong, who's not built on a sub-DPS build, by the way. 127k from 4 out of 6 Relics Lunae. And we have our full combo. He is E2, of course. Otherwise, this would probably take like 10 cycles at least. So for builds, my Watcher has his signature Lycone. I don't have him on a 4-piece. I don't ever need it. Yukong's just there to be tanky and to be in front of Lunae with Past and Future to give even more damage percent. I could use Planetary Rendezvous, but I don't have the S5. But maybe that would have been better, just because it's universal damage percent, no matter the turn order. But I don't think it would have saved a cycle anyway. I have an E6, of course. Fire MC, I actually ran on Texture of Memories instead of the normal Moment of Victory. Because that was on Fush 1, and I forgot to swap it. I also have her on a completely bricked set. So when I said about cracked break set, I guess I was lying. I didn't realize my relics on her were... Well, I didn't realize my relics on her were completely bricked. I guess I accidentally put her on the wrong set. It wouldn't have changed anything though. She would have done like double the break damage, but that wouldn't have saved anything. And my Imbibitor is E2S1. He's got a 60 to 120 crit ratio, despite not having a chest piece or an orb, and he's got 3k attack. I run him Slownay because he is E2, and since I don't have any set bonuses, and I don't have any good boots on the imaginary set or gloves on the imaginary set, I went for 2 Musk. Might as well get 1 set bonus whilst you can. I don't have the Rutilant set bonus, I don't have the full imaginary or full Musk or even the 2-piece imaginary. So it was a bit rough. Not only did I lose 2 of my relics and all those stats, I also lost the set effects. But it was supposed to be a full fun tournament, and I enjoyed my runs, and you should definitely check out the other runs because they were pretty cool too. I know Gatchus Max is my favorite. He ran a no sustain versus the first side, which was very cool. So thanks to Timaeus again. Watch the full video on Vulcan's channel if you haven't. It's a very cool little PvP tournament. And yeah, so go check out Timaeus, go check out Vulcan, and all the YouTubers that participated. Thanks to all my YouTube members, thanks for watching, and have a good day.